Can you solve the Einstein riddle? Hi, it's Jay and welcome back to Jay Learning Videos. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a riddle that is believed to be created by young Einstein himself. Do you think you can solve it? Let's give it a try. The world's rarest fish has been stolen from the city museum. The police have arrived at the crime scene and tracked the criminal down to 5 identical-looking houses. They've gathered 3 clues. 1. Each of the men who live in the 5 houses have a different nationality, drink a different beverage, and their children all play a different game. The games have been modernized, and so have the nationalities. 2. Each of the houses has a different interior wall color. And 3. Each of the houses has a different animal inside, one of which is the fish. The police have also gathered some clues while investigating around the houses, which are shown over here and will be shown on the following screen. But they only have time to search one of the houses, and if they pick the wrong one, the thief will know they're on his trail and will escape. It's up to you to figure out which house they have to search first. The riddle will have a lot of information, and solving it will be a lot like Sudoku, so it may be helpful to organize your information in a table or grid. Pause on the next screen to read the clues and figure the riddle out for yourself. Now it's time for the solution. We start with clue 8 and 9. Clue 8 tells us that the milk drinker must live in the center house, and clue 9 tells us that the Russian lives in the first house. The Russian also has to live next to the blue-walled house, which of course can only be the second one. The next step is to figure out which house is the green-walled house. It can't be the second one, obviously, and it can't be the middle one either, because clue 5 tells us the green-walled house's resident drinks coffee. It can't be the first or fifth one either, because clue 4 tells us the white-walled house must be directly to the right of the green-walled one. The only house left is the fourth one, meaning the fifth one must have white walls. Clue 1 gives us a color and a nationality. The only one missing both of those is the center house. The only color left is yellow, which means that must be the color of the first house. Clue 7 tells us the Candy Crush player lives in the yellow house. And clue 11 tells us that the horse owner lives next to the Candy Crush player. The next step is to figure out what the Russian drinks. It can't be tea. Clue 3 tells you that's the Indian. It also can't be orange juice, since the Among Us player drinks that. You already know it can't be milk or coffee, so the only other option is water. Clue 15 tells you that the Fortnite player must live next door, since clue 12 gives us a game and drink, and the only spot without one is the fifth house. The only house without a drink is the second house, so according to clue 3, the tea-drinking Indian must live there. The only spot without a game and a nationality is the fourth house, which the Roblox playing German must live. Through elimination, you know that the Minecraft player must live in the second house, and the Frenchman must live in the fifth house. Clue 6 and clue 2 tell you that these two must have a dog and a bird, respectively. Finally, clue 10 tells you that the Fortnite player must live next to the cat owner, which can only be the first house. Now, with only one spot left on the grid, you know that the German must have stolen the fish. The police rush to the fourth house, and you catch the criminal. Congratulations, you've done it. You've solved a riddle that seems to be created by Einstein himself. Or was it? It's very unlikely that Einstein actually created this puzzle. The nationalities and games that I gave you in this video were adapted, but the original games and nationalities are also too recent for Einstein to have created. Also, Einstein wasn't that bright in his young years. But anyway, if you like this video, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video with a friend and family to see if they can solve Einstein's riddle too. Bye!